going on YouTube? My name is Ekuegan. You call me EK. I stream at twitch.tv/Ekuegan daily. I do a lot of Grandmaster help, so if you run into troubles with Grandmasters, you're more than welcome to jump in for a raffle. All right. Now, in today's video, I've been using this all week, and I've been enjoying it. It may not be the strongest, most powerful overkill build in the game, but it works. All right. And what it is an ad clearing machine, especially if you're doing an arc GM, but I use it in the void GM. I use it in glass when it worked out really well. So people asked about it, so we're gonna make a quick video about this. All right, I'm gonna go over through my mods and then just show exactly what I have on. For my helmet, of course, I'm running Crown and Tempest. Crown and Tempest is an exotic helmet. Arc ability or Joe Finder blows increase the recharge of your arc abilities and extends the duration of Storm Trance. So yes, you're gonna have your super for a while. On my helmet, I am running 2 Ashes of Acid and Bountiful Wells. My armor kind of allows me to do that. It depends on what you're doing. Most of the time, if you can build into your resilience, your discipline, and then into your recovery, you should be fine. For my gloves, you don't really need fastball. I'm gonna take that off just for now because you don't really need it. But I'm running Fonts of Wisdom with Unstoppable Pulse Rifle because if I'm doing a Nightfall, right, and I have on RB or even Wishender, then I whatever the other champion is, I'm going to switch to that. So you can switch from between bow or something else if you want to. Let's all right. For example, I want to put on Focus to Strike and Unstoppable Pulse here. All right. So I have Fonts of Wisdom. If you don't have these mods, hopefully Bungie does something about this in the future. Maybe next season they end up putting all the mods, maybe in the monuments at the tower, so people can just buy it. I'm kind of sick of tired of waiting for Ada to sell all these mods, and Ada's not selling anything. Chest piece, I'm running Seek and Wells. I do have on Thermal Shock with Arc Resistance and Concussive Dampener. The neat thing here is you don't need to do Arc Resistance if you don't want to. With this class too, you can probably do sniper damage resistance if you feel like you're getting shot from far, or you can do melee damage resistance if you feel like you're going to be near things a lot. So depending on the strike, I do like to change it sometimes. I'll put it to melee just because it depends on the distance of where you're at with an enemy, because this already covers arc and solar. All right, so Bountiful Wells, Font of Wisdom, Seeking Wells. Then I have Elemental Ordnance, so that means that my grenade allows me to make wells that match my type, my subclass type. And last but not least, on my class item, I do have on Amped Up, which I get to say Amplify Longer, Bomber. It reduces my grenade cooldown when I use my class ability. Bountiful Wells, so elemental wells that spawn up, it basically spawns an additional one, and I have 2 of them. So for each additional copy of the mod you have on equip, it's going to spawn additional wells. Then I threw on Bad Amplitude, so damaging the champion with arc ability causes the champion to become jolted. So perfect example, when I do show this in action, when I go into this room and I throw a grenade on that champion, when I switch to my weapon that's arc, I can still shoot it and it'll still jolt it, and anything around it will still take good damage. All right. Now, in terms of what I'm running for the Stormcrawler class, I have on a Healing Rift. I use Burst Glide for my jump. I'm using the Ball Lightning melee with a Pulse Grenade. Yes, I'm not using Storm. I'm using the Pulse Grenade. Pulse Grenades are actually pretty nice here. Electrostatic Mind, collecting Iron Trace also makes me amplified. And then defeating targets for arc abilities or blinded targets creates Ionic Traces. Then I'm running Arc Soul. Basically, casting my Rift creates an Arc Soul that fires that stuff. And when I'm amplified, they're supercharged. And they also have an increased fire rate. Now, when it comes to my fragments, I'm running Spark of Volts. Finishers make me amplified. Shock, my grenades jolt targets. Spark of Feedback, taking melee damage briefly increases my outgoing melee damage. And then Spark of Magnitude, my lingering arc grenades, lightning, pulse, storm. They all have extended duration. All right, so that's what I put together here, and we're gonna put this in action. All right, I'm gonna try to just show the first room. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. We're gonna jump into the Disgrace Grandmaster here. As soon as your grenade starts jolting and killing targets, you'll see the super bar just come up so quick. And I also have a variation of this setup where I run Thunderous Retort. I do get that 20% extra arc super damage if I'm wounded or amplified, and most of the time you're going to be amplified, which is a nice thing. And then if you're going against overload, you can always switch it up. It's called surge detonators. It basically stuns overload. So there's multiple options to kind of work with here. I'm gonna basically put my grenade down to get rid of this captain, place my rift, have something to work with, and you can kind of see the regenerate as well. And for this strike, I don't like to keep myself at the door because I don't like being trapped. Captain, can I do the finisher? Thank you. All right, so now where's this champion at? Oh, the champion's looking at you guys at the door. Oh, someone's at the door. So generally, boom, that guy's out of the way. I can work on the next champion. Hey, buddy. Thank you. One of the coolest things that you're going to see here is when I drop this grenade here, all of these ads are going to walk into it, which is basically going to keep jolting, which gives me my super, which allows me to kind of keep this going. And I think this room is basically cleared. All right, so that is basically the first room, and you can kind of keep this going for most of the rooms in this strike. But yeah, that's one of the short things that I wanted to show about the super. And if you're running Crown of Tempest, your super does last a long time, especially if you're hitting targets. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, don't forget, I do stream live daily every day. You can also join the Discord if you want to be a community manager, not community manager, a community member. And we do have a clan, a community clan. I believe we have 40 members right now. But yeah, I see you guys on the other side. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, man. Notifications. If you turn them from personalized to all, you'll get whatever video that come out of the channel. But yeah, see you on the next one. Deuces.